What if I told you that controlling people doesn't begin with controlling their actions? It begins with controlling what they believe is true. Most people think power comes from armies, money, or weapons. George Orwell disagreed. In his novel titled 1984, he imagined a government that didn't just censor information, it rewrote history. If an event became inconvenient, it was simply erased. For example, if an enemy became an ally, history was simply rewritten to make it seem as though they had always been allies. Eventually, people stopped trusting their own memories. They trusted whatever they were told. And that's where one of Orwell's most famous quotes comes from. He said, "Who controls the past controls the future, but who controls the present controls the past." Now, here is the uncomfortable question. If history has always been written by people with power, how much of what we believe about the past comes from objective truth, and how much comes from the perspective of those who recorded it? That doesn't mean everything we've been taught is false, but it does mean that history should be approached with a sense of curiosity, evidence, and a willingness to question sources. This same principle applies to religion. Whether you're reading the Bible or any other sacred text, people have debated for centuries how those texts should be interpreted and understood. The question isn't whether faith is true or false. It's whether we seek understanding for ourselves or we simply accept every interpretation we are given without reflection. Always when it wasn't just about government, it was about the danger of surrendering your ability to think critically. Because the easiest mind to control is the one that does not ask questions.